Friends, welcome back to our physics class. In this class we are going to discuss about electric potential and electric potential difference. Last class we discussed about electric current, that means rate of flow of charges, we know very well. If we want to create electric current in the wire, the electrons are set into motion. Who is responsible for making electrons into motion? That is called as battery or cell, which we discussed in the last class. Okay, now we are going to discuss the term, we are going to define the term, that is electric potential and electric potential difference. Before we are going to discuss, there was one question. Let us consider a horizontal tube. A lot of water is kept inside it. There was a horizontal tube which is kept horizontally, exact horizontally, which is kept. Okay, then the water will not coming out any one of the end of the tube, because the tube is kept horizontal. The water is kept inside it, but it will not coming out at any one of the ends, because both the ends having same pressure. There is no pressure difference here. There is no pressure difference here. When this horizontal tube is connected at the bottom of the tank filled with water at higher level, then it makes some pressure. Consider this end, consider this green end is connected to the bottom of the tank filled with water at higher level, then this pressure goes on increasing. So here the pressure is large, here the pressure is small. Due to the pressure difference, the water will coming out from the tube. From the tube the water will flow. Because of the pressure difference. Due to the pressure difference, water moves, water flows. That is due to pressure difference. Likewise, in a wire, electrons are randomly moving in any direction. So the net movement of electron is said to be 0. Okay, but we want to set the electrons into motion in a particular direction. For example, the electrons, we want to move the electrons in this direction. Then what we are going to do? We must do only one thing, that is this metallic wire is connected to which is connected to a battery or a cell. Look at this figure. In these electrons are present in the conductor, which are not moving, otherwise which are moving randomly. Okay, here the electrons are moving randomly. Just imagine electrons are moving randomly. This is a metallic wire. When this wire is connected to a battery, which provides potential difference. Likewise, pressure difference, here battery or cell provides potential difference. Due to the potential difference, due to the pressure difference, water flows from one end of the tube to the other end. Likewise, due to the pressure difference, the electrons, the electric charges are moving from one end to the another end. That means from this direction. Here the movement of electron is towards left and the moment of current is towards right. Yes, the direction of electric current is just opposite the direction of motion of electron. Yesterday, that means last class, we studied about that. Here electrons are moving due to the potential difference, not the pressure difference. Due to the potential difference, electrons are moving from one end of the wire to the another end. Due to the motion of electrons, a current will be produced. The direction of current is taken opposite to the direction of motion of electrons. Otherwise, we say another example also. If we take the horizontal tube, the water is kept inside it. Two persons are holding the tube in a perfect horizontal manner. So in no way the water will flow out. No way. At that end or this end, the water will not flow away. But at the time, one person raises the tube. Consider if one person raises the tube. Then consider one person raises the tube. If this end will be raised and this end will be lowered automatically if this end is raised. So one person raises the tube, then the other end will be lowered. Due to the pressure difference between the two ends, the water will come out. This is due to what? This is not a pressure difference here. This is due to gravitational potential difference. Here also potential difference, because this end is raised, this end is lowered. Due to the gravitational potential difference, the water will come out from this end because of the gravitational potential difference. When the tube is at horizontal position, perfect horizontal, there is no gravitational potential difference and the water will not come out. Likewise, the same concept here you apply. Here also the same concept. Here gravitational potential difference, here electric potential difference. Due to the electric potential difference between two ends of the metallic conductor, the electrons will flow from negative terminal of the battery to the positive terminal of the battery. This is motion of negative charges. So the direction of current is taken opposite to them. Okay. So here electric potential. Who sets the electrons into motion? This. The battery. Battery is a component or device which sets electrons into motion, which provides potential difference, which sets potential difference between the two ends of the wire. Okay, define potential difference. We know very well about the potential difference. Potential difference makes the charges to move. So how to define the potential difference? That is the question. How do we define the potential difference? The electric potential difference is always measured between 2 points. So what is the potential difference here? What is the potential difference here? So the electric potential difference between 2 points is defined as the amount of work done to move a unit positive charge from one end to another. We are moving lot of charges, but we are taking definition for only one charges. So only one charge is moved. Let us consider. For definition, we are moving only one charge. That is unit positive charge. Okay. So the electric potential difference, how to define? Please listen. That is one of the most important thing, because it will be very useful in your higher studies also. So please listen. And that is one of the most important points. Electric potential difference between 2 points is defined as the amount of work done to move unit positive charge from one point to another, from one end of the wire to another end. So what is the amount of work done given? For what purpose? To move unit positive charge from where to where, from one point to another. That is called what? That is called potential difference between 2 points. That is the exact definition of potential difference between 2 points. E is equal to W by Q. So the work done W is equal to PQ. These are all basic formulas, but most important. We have to apply these expressions for solving problems also. So keep it in your mind. These two are most important. V is equal to W by Q. W is equal to PQ. Okay. Then what is define 1 volt. Before we are going to define 1 volt, what is the unit of potential difference? The unit of potential difference is nothing but it is volt. It is represented by capital V. It is a symbol because it is the name of the scientist, Alexander Volta. Okay. What is the unit of work done? Joule. James Prescott Joule. Joule is one of the scientist name. So we represent the symbol capital J. Q. Q is charge. The unit of charge is coulomb. So we put 1. 1 volt is equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb. That means what? Define 1 volt. 1 volt is the potential difference between 2 points in a current carrying conductor. Otherwise, potential difference is the 1 volt is the, define 1 volt. 1 volt is the potential difference between 2 points in a metallic wire when 1 joule of work is done to move 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point. When or if 1 joule of work is done. For what? To move what? 1 coulomb of charge. 1 joule of work is done to move 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point. That makes the potential difference between the two ends as 1 volt. So that is the definition for 1 volt. So define 1 volt. That is one of the important question here. So please understand. Just you try to define yourself. Understand the concept and try to define yourself. That is the correct way of learning. So 1 volt is equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb. Okay. What is the instrument used to measure? What is the instrument used to measure potential difference across the two ends of the wire? By measuring current, we can make use of ammeter. We know very well. Likewise, What is the instrument to measure potential difference between the two terminals of the wire? That is called voltmeter. We can measure volt with the help of voltmeter. Yes, we can measure potential difference with the help of voltmeter. This voltmeter is always connected in parallel with the electric circuits. Don't forget, in ammeter is used to measure electric current, which is always connected in series with the electric circuits. When you are connecting an ammeter in any electric circuit, you must connect in series. Likewise, when you are connecting voltmeter to find potential difference in any circuit, you must connect the voltmeter with the component only in parallel, not in series. Okay, please keep it in your mind. These are all important points. So what is electric potential and electric potential difference? This is an example. The flow of water is due to electric. This is due to gravitational potential difference. This is due to electric potential difference. But the concepts are same. Here water is moving. Here electrons are moving. Why electrons are moving? Because of the electric potential difference. Why water is moving? Because of the gravitational potential difference. Here the gravitational potential difference is large. Here the gravitational potential is less because the height is much more. From the ground, the height is much greater than this height. So here height is greater, so the potential energy is greater. Here the potential energy is lesser, so there is a difference in potential energy between these 2 points. So that makes the water will flow out from this end. Likewise, here the positive potential, here the negative potential. So there is an electric potential difference between these 2 points. This makes the electrons set into motion. So the concept is same. Okay, this is about electric potential difference. That is one of the most important questions. In the next topic, in the next lecture, we are going to discuss about the new topic. These expressions are most important, so please keep it in your mind. I hope you are all very well understood this question. Okay, thank you. We will meet a new question. We will meet a new question in the next lecture. Thank you. Till then, thank you, my dear friends, my dear students. Bye.